Hello, everybody. Welcome to this great tag team extravaganza. It's going to be a great time here with the superstars of the World Wrestling Council. And talking about great superstars with me, it's a Hangman, Bobby Jaggers.
You know something, It's probably one of the most world-renowned tag team wrestlers in the world. Twice NWA World Tag Team Champion, and I'll tell you something right now, with 2 different partners. So I'm an authority on tag team wrestling. But let me tell you something, you got some great teams here in the World Wrestling Council vying for the World Tag Team titles. Number 1, the Invaders, the Rock and Roll RPMs, Eric, Embry, and the Crusher, just to name a few. Plus a young up-and-coming team, Miguelito, Perez, and Hurricane Castillo Jr., right?
It's going to be a great time, and let's take you immediately to the action.
Muy buenas noches, queridos fanáticos.
Okay, Bobby, here's Castillo.
Pedro Castillo, Hurricane Castillo Jr.'s father.
When he was a commissioner.
That's right. And he's going to explain the rules in Spanish, ladies and gentlemen, as this match and this tournament did take place in Puerto Rico at the great Roberto Clemente Coliseum. And he's going to explain the ruls in Spanish, and Hugo Savinovich, who is bilingual, is going to translate the rules to us.
Okay, the matches will be a 10-minute time limit on the first round. Then on the second round, if the teams are going to a draw, both are eliminated. Then the 2 final teams going in the final for the tournament, there'll be no disqualification, no time limit, and there must be a winner.
Right, and I'll take it with little Spanish I know, that in the first or second segments, if you get disqualified, then you are out of the tournament.
Okay, Bobby, here we go. The excitement begins. 2 top teams from Japan, Hase and Fumihiro Niikura from Puerto Rico, and you know these guys very well.
That's right, Hurricane Castillo Jr. and Miguelito Perez. Both of these gentlemen, the Puerto Ricans' great white hopes right here, Miguelito Perez and Hurricane Castillo Jr., both their fathers were great wrestlers, as you know very well, Hugo Savinovich. The wrestling fans that are watching this videotape, you might not know it, Miguel Perez, Miguelito's father, was a great tag team partner of none other than Antino Araca.
Legends in professional wrestling and their sons now trying to become one in this great evening at the Roberto Clemente Coliseum. Referee is Thomas Marin, one of my favorite referees of all time, El Martillo, the Hammer. As you noticed, at this point, the NWA banner was inside the ring. Even though we're Wrestling Council, we do recognize the NWA now as a body itself. The World Wrestling Council is its own competition with all the other alliances, and we stand very high among them.
That's right. You know, one thing about it, when you wrestle for the World Wrestling Council, you wrestle the cream of the crop of all the alliances, I believe. I think you go around and you look around and you think of the great wrestlers that are in the World Wrestling Council, the great wrestlers that have come out of the World Wrestling Council. Randy Macho Man Savage, number 1. Another one, Ric Flair, the world champion, NWA world champion. You take a look at all these great wrestlers, the Funk Brothers that wrestling. Look at the beautiful drop kick by Hurricane Castillo Jr. And right there, you're looking at great scientific wrestling, but that doesn't win championships. That doesn't win championships. Let me tell you something, Hugo Savinovich. You know what that does? That looks good, and it startles you for the moment, but it don't win championships. Right there's Hase, and he just don't look like he's too happy right now, does he? You know, these guys are from Japan, and they think they're probably getting a raw deal right here.
So much excitement, and this is just the beginning. Tag team extravaganza coming down your way. World Wrestling Council superstars. And you will see the winners right here.
That's right. You know, there's some celebrities in this audience tonight for this tag team tournament. There's some great Puerto Rican singers, sisters are here.
Yeah.
And I think, oh, look at that nice sidekick. Yeah. But I'm telling you, the people in Puerto Rico come out and they support professional wrestling, from the governor of Puerto Rico down to the littlest immigrant. Right there you see Miguelito Perez. He's a big boy, 280 pounds, and he moves around pretty good, but not that good. Oh, reverse monkey flip. See, there's a beautiful drop kick by a man, 280 pounds, then an arm drag follow-up, and he's up before the lighter man. You want to know something, Hugo? I think that if you take a look at this kid, and you look at his father, their styles do contrast. Now there's that Japanese style. Punch, kick, do anything way you can, and get them down. Right there they go. And now this is how your tag team wrestling goes, ladies and gentlemen. You beat these people up hard enough and long enough, they don't want to wrestle you no more. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you something right now. It looks like Hase and Niikura definitely know what they're doing. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, out of all these teams you're going to see tonight, one is going to become the World Wrestling Council World Tag Team Champion. Oh, double clothesline. As you can see, that definitely put a hurt on Miguelito Perez. That definitely got Miguelito Perez thinking about what he's doing in professional wrestling. Hase doing a nice Russian leg sweep right there. Should be a winning combination.
Isn't it difficult to tell these two Japanese wrestlers apart?
It's
they
very
wear
difficult.
the same outfits too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Hase there is a little bit of the lighter of the two. But you notice that beautiful Russian leg sweep suplex he just did on Miguelito Perez.
Well, we're
It was
talking about
beautiful.
two Japanese wrestlers with a lot of good amateur background.
That's right. And what the one thing that I didn't like now,
Okay, here comes Niikura.
oh, off the top rope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. But let me tell you something. You know why he didn't pin that man, Ivanovich? You being an ex-wrestler, you know. He didn't grab the leg and tie the man up. You got to do that.
Sometimes in the heat of the fight, of the match, sometimes you forget the fundamentals, but how important they are when it comes down to a win or a defeat. Because when you look at the video later on, you're saying, oh my goodness, what a big mistake I made.
Yeah, now you're getting all 4 men in the ring. It looks like the Hammer Mateo's got to start doing some, get a little control here. Here they're hanging the man, and they're caught. They have to break on the count of 4. But you want to know something? That
I see you do that many times. You and your partner.
Yeah, the difference between me and them is I don't get caught.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes a nice suplex, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
nice
yes.
back suplex. Now, see, he hasn't got that leg. You can't pin a man unless you get that leg. But that's the thing that separates a great tag
Let's
team
not forget,
from a
Bobby,
mediocre
about
tag team.
the 10-minute time limit.
That's right. So everything's in a hurry tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's a Boston Crab, the old reliable Boston Crab with a little added leverage.
It doesn't hurt, I guess, for the Japanese team to rough it up here.
Well, like you said, 10-minute time limits and tag team tournament action. This is something you just got to keep going and keep going. You got to get it done in 10 minutes.
And what they have done, the Japanese wrestlers, is they have gotten the fans out of the match by dominating their favorites. The fans are not making the noises, and yet
they're not getting behind. That's right. You got that. They've taken the fans completely out of, like taking the fans out of a football game or taking the fans out of a hockey game.
I think in wrestling and football, just to call an example, I think the fan support, it is more and more important, more than in boxing, more than in hockey, because football and wrestling, a lot of ways, the fans are so much into it, that extra energy from the fans screaming, it's unbelievable. The only way you could notice the difference between what happens in a wrestling match and a football game is you don't see the helmets.
Let me tell you something, Mughal. That might phase you, but it doesn't phase me, because these people that buy tickets for wrestling matches, they want to see me wrestle. You know what I mean?
Some of them,
I'm sure that people like you
the
get
majority,
your strength,
Mr. Jaggers, want to see you get beat up.
Hey,
let's be honest.
They never see it, so that must make them really hot then, right?
They got their money's worth.
People like you that need to draw strength from other people are weak people. I don't need that strength from other people.
Okay, here we go.
By myself.
ENG Productions, thank you very much for this ulcer attack, courtesy of Jaggers. And here's a fast combination by the Japanese team. All over Miguelito Perez. Oh, good move by Perez. Look at that. Tag is made. Okay, here we come. Whoa, the hurricane all over the Japanese wrestler. Here's Hase. He gets it. Wow, high knee. And now all over Niikura.
Well, you see, Castillo Jr. here's got something to prove. You know, his daddy was holding those belts at the beginning of the program, explaining the rules.
Okay, the tag was made.
Gonna win.
Look out, power slam. My goodness, he got the whole effect of it. There's the count. 3 seconds.
The winners of our first match, ladies and gentlemen, Miguelito Perez, Hurricane Castillo Jr., and as you saw, after that terrific power slam, he locked the leg and he pinned the man.
Okay, they will be
1, 2, 3.
Going into the rest of the tournament. Now let's take you to the next tournament match. Al Perez and Sweet Brown Sugar against Eric Embry and the Crusher. Okay, fans, here we go.
There's a big crusher right there, baby. He just told everybody in Puerto Rico what he thought about this tournament, didn't he?
He's a roughhouse.
Yeah. Look, there's Sweet Brown Sugar and Al Perez.
The rocker Al Perez.
That's right. You know, you talk about great wrestlers and great people that come out of Puerto Rico. Right there, you're looking at two of the best. Sweet Brown Sugar and Alvin Perez.
This match is great wrestling action.
That's right, you know.
Okay, the introduction. And you know who the fans are going for here and making his way into the ring. It's the exotic,
Embry, baby.
The exotic Eric Embry.
And the Crusher. The Crusher's a big man. You know, they got this old girl on the outside there, I guess, managing him or something.
Yeah.
Sasha. And she's supposed to be a pretty deadly thing herself.
Eric Embry's main squeeze.
Oh, Eric Embry probably had a lot of squeezes.
Yeah,
well,
at the time, this lady was it.
Oh, well. You know something?
He abused of his powers, let me tell you that.
Well, let me tell you, I don't blame him. I don't blame him a bit.
He treated that lady really bad.
Is she a Puerto Rican lady?
Beautiful Puerto Rican girl.
Oh, well, then he did all right by her.
A lady wrestler, too.
A lady, she wrestles, too?
Yeah, he showed her wrestling moves.
I tell you, he probably showed her a lot of things besides wrestling moves.
Okay, we're going to take a look here as Ricky Vargas, the referee. And Ricky Vargas at the time was bullheaded.
Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gomez, Gonzalez, Hernandez, and Fernandez. Look at him, boy. Hey, Ricky, hey, Q-Ball, how you doing, brother?
Okay, what about Sweet Brown Sugar here?
Hey, there's an athlete, baby. You can take a look at him and see he's an athlete.
Okay, off the ropes. Good move. Leapfrog. Another one. Boy, this is speed. What about that drop kick?
Look at the kip up, baby.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did you see the lateral, the vertical jumping power from a standstill of this man?
Incredible.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Incredible.
Beautiful hip Beal.
And look at that.
Flying head scissors, baby.
And he's got him. Either he goes down or his neck is out.
That's right, baby. He got him right there.
No escape there. And the Crusher. What can we say about a Crusher? Big man, powerful.
Very
He's
unpredictable, very unpredictable. Now, what can we say about Eric Embry and the Crusher is I don't think they're an established tag team. I think this is a team that was made up on the spur of the moment to enter the tag team tournament. You take a look at Al Perez and Sweet Brown Sugar, you can tell that they're a well-coordinated team. They've been together a long time. So you'd have to say in this match right here that you're taking a look at the Crusher and Eric Embry, you're taking a look at Perez and Sweet Brown Sugar, and what do you come up with? You come up with nothing better than the team with the experience is going to win in tag team tournaments, and they're going to keep going on and on to the finals.
I also have believed that in tournaments or in championship matches, not necessarily the best team wins, because it is such an exciting moment that sometimes you want to win so bad that you make mistakes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you get your established.
Look at this move.
Oh. You get your established teams, and they'll make one false mistake, and they're out of the tournament, and then your whole tournament turns upside down.
Okay, the Crusher.
Oh, what a right hand. Eric Embry. Now, see, remember, these are 10-minute time limits. So everybody's going to go as fast as they can because they want to get the pinfall in quickly.
Well, that's the only way to advance.
That's right. There's a good tag team situation. Tagging in and out, getting the free guy, getting the nice fresh guy in there. And there's Al Perez with big right-hand rights. Al Perez, the name of the game is wrestling. You don't see boxing anywhere on the marquee, baby.
He loves to have it out. He loves to punch.
Well,
but he's such a scientific wrestler.
Then he ought to go try to find a Puerto Rican boxer to get in the ring with.
Well, you know, Al Perez, as the fans are world over it. Look at the strength on this. Eric Embry, look at that.
Press the man clear over his head. Look at that.
Wow. Well, you Bearbricks really feel that.
I'll tell you something right now. Yeah, here goes Al. See, Al Perez, you ought to be a boxer. You aren't a wrestler. Now, I'm telling you that right now. When somebody gets a boxer down, they tie him up. They always beat him because the boxer doesn't do it on a mat. There he out. He's out kicking now. You can tell he's from a barrio somewhere. But I'll tell you one thing. They keep tagging in and out. And here is good tag team wrestling right here. Oh. Now, you comment on that, Vucevic. Guy throws a guy. Look, and there he is. Throwing Ricky Vargas, what's wrong here?
They're going for the win. There's no question about it.
They just threw the rule book right out the window here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they know they got 10 minutes. If they don't win and the other team doesn't win, they're out of it.
That's right. Well, you know,
that changes things a lot, you know?
Sure it does. Me and Dan Crawford, probably one of the best tag teams in the world at the present time.
You guys cheat a lot. That's
we
why.
don't cheat. We go out and beat people. We don't see us out there punching and kicking.
You use your whip, shoot baby all the time.
Oh, no, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We better hope that Dan hasn't got a copy of this video, brother. You're in trouble.
Well, hey, I apologize for being honest, but the fans, they know about it.
Look
at this move.
Oh! Now that's what happens when you're a high
critical
flyer.
mistake.
When you're a high flyer, baby, there's only three things that can happen. Number one is you connect and it's good.
And you could win.
That's right.
Second?
Number two, you miss, and then you're down and you're burning.
Number three?
Number three, you're injured for life.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the three moves of a high flyer.
But it is such a surprise attack that if you're good at it, it could give you a lot of wins.
That's right. Now you see Eric Embry and the Crusher doing a little tag.
He's going for a flying headbutt.
Ooh, that looked nice. Now they might have a pin right here. One, two.
And he did hook the leg, but not quite strong enough to hold down.
I don't think
Perez.
he put a good enough finishing hold on Al Perez myself. I think he was kind of jumping the gun. You got to beat a man down before you pin
He
him.
came off the top rope. He hooked the leg. Give credit to Al Perez. The rocker was good.
I'll give you
and
credit.
he's fighting
Al
back.
Perez. Al Perez has got a nice body. He's in good shape, so you have to beat him a little bit more.
Okay, here comes the Crusher. When you look at Eric Embry and the Crusher, it's like the Beauty and the Beast.
This guy has no sense, I don't think. He just comes in there with wailing away. I don't think he even knows what he's going to do, does he?
No.
Oh, nice.
But one thing that we have to acknowledge about this Australian wild wrestler is he knows what he's there for, to hurt people.
That's right.
The Crusher.
Now here goes
Crush it
Eric
away.
Embry again. Eric Embry come back in there. Eric Embry's got to make sure this man's down. Now, second rope. That's good.
Uh-oh.
Now there's another high fly move, and what happens when you do high fly moves? I've already told you before.
The fans are behind it right now, and this favors Sweet Brown Sugar and Al Perez. Al Perez trying to make it to his partner, but Eric Embry much closer
Makes
to the
the tag.
Crusher.
There you go.
Okay,
Now you got the tag made. Drives the knee in Al Perez.
He did tag. He did tag coming out. And here, Sweet Brown Sugar is a legal man. Uh-oh, look at him. He's an explosion inside the ring against the ropes. Here he comes.
Oh,
whoa.
Oh, blow. Oh, headbutt. Eric Embry on the apron. Al Perez is out here laying on the floor. As you see, he's taking a knee in the back.
This
here.
is advantage to Sweet Brown Sugar. What a drop kick. What a drop kick. Another one. Eric Embry goes down the hard way. Whoa.
What? There's four great drop kicks right there.
And a headbutt. We're talking about energy. We're talking about speed. Now Sugar looking for his famous second rope drop kick, and if he hits it, it's going to be like a cannon hit. Watch out. Here we come. Oh, what a drop kick.
And he missed the man.
No, Eric Embry moved the Crusher out of the way. What are you talking about? He missed him.
The man's one, two, three.
They cheated. They cheated.
I didn't see no cheating, ladies and gentlemen. I saw a man drop an elbow, hook the leg, and cover the man for a 1, 2, 3 count.
Cheating, but they do win it, so they advance in the tournament. Sasha is very happy about it. Let's take you now to Mighty Igor, Superstar Billy Graham against Kareem Muhammad, Elijah King. They are tremendous.
That's right, it will better known than the Zambuie Express with their manager, the Viking. And there you see Superstar Billy Graham and his partner on the outside the ring, still shaking hands and kissing babies, Mighty Igor with his manager, Miguel Perez.
Okay, now we're talking about an awesome big team, the Zambuie Express, Kareem Muhammad, Elijah King, but the muscles are in the other corner. Superstar Billy Graham and one peculiar, extravagant wrestler has defeated so many men in professional wrestling, from Poland, the Mighty Igor, and it's going to be a tough battle inside the ring. I wouldn't even want to be the referee
I
there.
wouldn't want to be outside the ring. You got two teams here that have, hey, Victor Quiones.
Check the pants out.
Hey, look at Victor Quiones there, baby.
Check the bottoms of the pants on the referee.
Oh, yeah, bell bottoms. Victor, those went out of style quite a few years ago, boy. There, look at Igor out there. He thinks he's dancing or something, man.
He's in a complete different world.
He beats to a different drummer. Now, I wouldn't want to be on the outside. Talking got two teams with managers here.
Talking about using a drummer, he's using his head to play a tune. And Superstar doing a number on Kareem. Elijah being chased by Mighty Igor. He's so powerful. We're inside the Roberto Clemente Coliseum.
And right there, the late Elijah King, as everybody knows, Elijah King passed away a few months ago. And the late Elijah King right there, 400 pounds. He's a big man. And there's Kareem Muhammad right there coming to the rescue. The Zambuie Express, probably one of the biggest tag teams in professional wrestling.
Well, Igor not scared. He went right for the manager. The manager.
Mighty Igor don't care who he hits. I think he'll either hit somebody or kiss somebody. You don't know what he's going to do.
He loves his wrestling fans, and the fans love him. That's one thing we know.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think this here, Superstar Billy Graham's got a high side headlock on one of the Zambuie Express. There's Elijah Key right there. Look, they run him right into Igor's
Okay,
head.
they have to be careful here because if they don't go back, they get disqualified. They're going to be out of it.
That's right. If they get disqualified, they're going to be out of it. And if they're
Look
out
at
of
that.
it, they have no chance. Look at the arms on Billy Graham. Still probably the biggest and best looking arm in professional wrestling.
Well, let me tell you, see a lot of newcomers with fantastic bodies and extravagant tights and earrings, but in professional wrestling, the pioneer on this style was superstar Billy Graham. Many came after, but let's put it this way.
I don't think any's ever equaled Billy Graham. Ex-World Wrestling Federation World Champion, ex-NWA Tag Team World Champion. The man's just a credit to wrestling. As everybody knows, he's been injured lately, had to put a new hip in, and he hasn't been wrestling. But Billy Graham's still certainly
looking good. It's looking good.
That's right.
We respect great professionals here in Capital Sports, and
well, sure, you got me sitting next to you, don't you?
What a sneaky.
Now you see, you got Vikino out there, and he's telling him. Now see Miguel Perez over there. He doesn't want to be around anything because he can't get biased here. Now he's got a son that's in this tag team tournament, you know.
Okay.
There's Billy Graham. There he is. Ajakim right there. Got superstar Billy Graham. Both these big men weigh over 600 pounds combined.
And you feel the weight in every punch.
Oh, these are big boys. And they're strong boys, too, believe me.
They are not there to do some good wrestling moves.
They're wrapping our TV cord from Capital TV crew. They're wrapping it right around his throat, and they're and here comes the drum with two chairs. One isn't enough. He had to get two. Like I tell you, he dances to a different drummer, Hugo Savinovich.
Okay, when we see superstar Billy Graham with those biceps.
20-inch biceps, brother. 21-inch guns. And he'll come in there and hit you.
He calls them the pythons, right?
Oh, they're pythons, baby. I've wrestled Billy Graham. I've seen Billy Graham. I know Billy Graham.
He beat you up, right? Tell it.
He didn't beat me up, baby.
Okay. Was it close?
It was close.
Okay.
And right there, he got it.
Oh my goodness! Look at the way his
look at the neck. How they're taking the oxygen out of that man. Look at Billy Graham suffering there in the corner, suffering. He is choking the oxygen right out of that man.
Oh, Kareem Muhammad, the cousin of Abdullah the Butcher. So you know when you mention family there, these guys are vicious.
Oh, vicious men, big vicious men.
Okay, look at the blood vessels on the skull of
Oh, look at Billy
superstar.
Graham's
Ready to pop
powered out of that. Powered out of that. Now that was sure. A low blow.
Yes, it's surviving.
Him like you see him right there.
Surviving time.
He just tagged by Igor right there.
This is the excitement of competition. You could expect anything in the ring. Uh-oh, look out.
He throws the two big men together.
The Zambuie Express run out of the track right here.
That mighty Igor, he don't care what he's doing. He's going to any extreme. Like I say, when you lose, you're out, baby. And these boys have only got 10 minutes to win that match and to keep going on in this great tournament for the World Tag Team Champions.
Not only to win in 10 minutes, but to make sure that you win and that you are in good enough shape to make it.
That's right. Another thing, you know, you don't want to get one or either one of the tag team members injured. Because if you get injured, later on down the road, it's going to take its toll, as you know, Hugo Savinovich.
Okay, here we go. Mighty Igor in the corner. The Zambuie Express all over him.
Yeah, they're double teamed him now. They took the wind right out of his sails.
Superstar making a big mistake. He's distracting the referee. He wants to come in and help, but the referee has to get him out. Meanwhile, the Zambuie Express all over.
They sandwiched Mighty Igor right there, brother. That's it. Now all the man's got to do, all he's got to do is pin him right now. Kareem Muhammad, all he's got to do is pin him.
You know that here Kareem Muhammad is even bigger than one of our editors, Eddie Hernandez.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Eddie Hernandez is a pretty big boy, you know. But I don't think he's carrying close to 300, but Kareem Muhammad is almost carrying 400.
That's right.
I'm not saying either one of them are built to perfection either, you know.
Well, I put my money on Kareem Muhammad.
Oh, I would too, especially compared to Eddie.
There's a super athlete, a vicious athlete.
Yeah. Well, Eddie's a vicious producer, you know, and a vicious video man, you know.
Yeah, he could give you a heart attack every now and then.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, let us get back into the situation here. Kareem Muhammad and a king all over, Mighty Igor, and this looks very bad for superstar Billy Graham and the Mighty Igor. He's trying desperately to reach.
When you have two guys like this, Hugo Savinovich, two big, strong men, they might look like they're in a definition. Look at Billy Graham. Look at this man. Oh, he's just throwing this man around like 400 pounds.
Oh, the bear hug.
He got him in a squeeze, baby.
Did you see the ring if it moved?
Oh.
Powerful. Okay, Igor stops Akin.
Oh, headbutt.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Okay.
Mighty Igor should have got out of the ring.
Oh,
he grabbed the leg.
He grabbed the leg.
And there you are, 450 pounds on you, baby.
He almost got knocked out. Okay, here goes the referee. 3 seconds. You were late on 1 second there.
That's right, but he had him. He definitely pinned him. 1, 2, 3.
3 seconds. An illegal win. I'm going to call it.
It's not illegal, Zugusevich.
Okay.
It's the Zambuie
Okay.
Express with Mike Keane as their manager, and they are victorious.
We are going to
over
take you
Mighty
now,
Igor and superstar
wrestling
Billy Graham.
fans, to the next match, the Rock and Roll RPMs against the Mummy and the fabulous Kangaroo Don Kent.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock and Roll RPMs, Tommy Lane and Mike Davis versus my roommate, Don Kent, and the Mummy.
Okay, be very careful with your comments because, as you have said it already, he's your roommate. So let's keep it
And there's
legal
that
in the comments.
baby. Hey.
Okay, next to Don Kent is the Mummy, Dan Greer. Let's see what happens
Well,
here.
I want to tell you something right now. Let me give you a little insight. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, slams.
Rapidísimo. Okay, the Rock and Roll RPMs are fast all over. Don Kent and the Mummy. The Mummy, Dan Greer, he's backing away, but the Rock and Roll RPMs are coming forward. He goes out.
Let me give you a little insight here from
All
Hangman
right.
Bobby Jagger's probably the greatest tag team wrestler of all times. Number 1, Don Kent was a member of the fabulous Kangaroos with Al Costello, perhaps the greatest tag team ever in the United States or the world, for that fact, as professional wrestling goes.
They were great champions.
They were great for years and years and years. Now you take a look, and he has split up from Al Costello as Al Costello has retired from professional wrestling.
He still looks in great shape, Al Costello.
He's in great shape. I just saw Alvin the other day. But he's got a new partner and a young kid named Danny Greer, the Mummy, who looks in excellent shape and looks fantastic.
He's just coming out of losing a big challenge, mask against mask, and then he lost his hair. So this was a very important match for him in his career.
Oh, right. But then you take a look who they're wrestling. The Rock and Roll RPMs. Tommy Lane, Boo Boo.
Who got
and
the
Mike
control
Davis.
of the fans.
That's right.
Very
and Mike
important.
Davis. And these guys here right now are perhaps one of the premier teams at this time in the Caribbean. And I'll tell you something. They have put a lot of time in, and they've got a lot of teamwork. They've been in the ring with some of the greatest tag teams in the United States, as I know. I've been with them. Mike Davis and Tommy Lane, believe me, a tag team to be reckoned with, and a tag team that can definitely get the job done.
Who's better, the Kansas City Jayhawks, Danny Dan Crawford Jaggers, or the Rock and Roll RPMs?
Oh, there's no doubt on that. The Kansas City Jayhawks are probably perhaps the best tag team in professional wrestling. Always will be. I can't help it if Boo Boo and Mike are second rate, but they know that themselves. So
perhaps in the near BHS of ENG Productions, we might have that upcoming challenge. I'll be wanting to see that.
Oh, I'd welcome
I like
that
great
challenge.
tag
I'm
teams
sure Dandy Dan
in
would.
action.
I don't think that Mike Davis and Tommy Lane would, but we would welcome the challenge. As you know, we are probably the greatest team ever in professional wrestling. Now that we've only been a tag team for a very short time, 2 years to be exact, Dan Crawford and I have rewritten the rules on professional wrestling, on tag team wrestling.
I just cannot really understand how can somebody like Danny Dan Crawford put up with you for so long.
Oh, hey, it's very easy. It's a learning experience. When you're making $150,000 a year and you're winning every night, it's very easy to do. The only thing you get mad about is your bag's heavy all the time from the championship belts you got in it. You know what I mean?
Because some people hate school, but after 3 o'clock they go home. But when you're in tag team, you're stuck.
Oh, that's it, baby. Every night on the road, you're together, you know. You're almost married to that man. Dan Crawford and I have very good feelings about each other. The number one thing is we like each other. That's the name. That's the main ingredient to a tag team.
Okay, we'll keep the fans up to date if that event does take place. Challenge between the Rock and Roll RPMs and the Kansas City Jayhawks. You will see it.
By the way,
Productions
ladies
will
and
bring it to
gentlemen,
you.
when this match took place, the Kansas City Jayhawks, as we know them now, as Dan Crawford, Hangman Bobby
that was
Jagger,
Dutch Mantel and yourself, right?
We're not together. Me and Dutch Mantel at this time were the United States Tag Team Champions.
You were ruling the world professional wrestling?
We were ruling the world professional
Yes,
wrestling
sir. I
on
give you
Turner
credit.
Broadcasting System. That's right.
Okay.
Now there's Don Kent. Now one of the great ring-wise veterans in professional wrestling. And I'll tell you something.
You know that one time I wrestled Don Kent?
I know one time you were Don Kent's manager.
Yeah, and one time I wrestled against him. My biggest mistake.
I imagine.
He beat me up so bad. But as a
But
manager,
I
we
always
did
heard
pretty
you were
good.
that way anyhow.
Well, let's not get personal here.
Okay, we'll keep it. Okay, right there is a nice tag. See, Don King, he makes that little slide tag behind the back. People
He's
don't
good.
understand.
He's good.
Little things like that help you out. What's the name of that singer sister that's here tonight?
Oh, at the ringside was a beautiful Lourdes Chacon, Irish Chacon's sister.
Is that the one that you said that gave me your address and phone number and wanted me to call her?
Oh, come on, Bobby.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, at one time here, you told me that she wanted to meet me or something. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now the mummy, he knows what he's doing, Dan Greer.
Okay,
He's
the
getting
mummy.
even.
The
Yeah.
mummy all over. Tommy Lane, and here his partner comes in. Legal tag, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And Don Kent, he punches hard.
This man here
you know,
don't give no quarter and don't ask for none, baby.
in inside wrestling, besides Don Kent being known as one of the fabulous kangaroos, he's known as the Bulldog.
That's right.
Because
And
he's
he is.
vicious.
He's
He's mean.
He's like, if you're in his yard, he's going to get you out of
He'll
his
bite
yard.
you.
That's right.
He'll bite you and punch you
But
and
look
destroy
right
you.
here. Now here's the great
He's a
RPMs.
beast.
Here's the great RPMs. The team that was sitting on top of the world, ladies and gentlemen, just a few short minutes ago, and now they're getting their quarter taken by the mummy Dan Greer and Don Kent.
It could
And I'll
happen.
tell you why. I tell you, the team that progresses is the team that's tougher. Not necessarily the best team, as far as tag team is concerned, is going to win the tournament. It can be a team that was just put together, a makeshift team, because all it takes is 3 seconds.
That's right. Mike Davis committing a mistake. He comes in, and this works to the advantage of Don Kent and the mummy because they double teamed.
Tommy
Tommy
Lane,
Lane.
and they got him down.
What a body slam.
That's right, but see, it's a double body slam. Don Kent made one of the, like you said earlier, one of the big mistakes. He didn't wrap that leg. But I'll guarantee you what, if Don gets him in a pinning combination again, he'll definitely grab that leg. Now the old neck twist, that kind of immobilizes him a little bit, especially if you put that leg in front of that right shoulder there, or left shoulder, excuse me, and he can't get away from you, and he is stuck right there, baby.
Okay, at the evening when this tournament took place, I was doing the Spanish commentating for our Spanish programs, and Bobby, let me tell you something. It was such an unbelievable evening. The environment, the fans screaming, in the dressing rooms, the top teams psyched up for the event, big names in professional wrestling, all of them just made a fantastic evening. I was so proud to be there, and I'm so proud to be here with you doing the...
Well, see, one thing about Louis Davidovich, you were there commentating. If I would have been there, me and Dutch Mantel or me and Danny Dan Crawford would have been there winning the thing. That's the difference between you and I.
You would have probably made it to the finals.
We would have won it. Believe
Well,
me when I tell you we would have won it. Now, see right there,
if-
Dan Greer made a mistake. He took his eye off the man and tried to do...
But he's going for the tag.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Now get that fresh man in. There's
Okay.
the tag to Mike Davis, and he's mad.
He's mad, and the rock and roll RPM Davis all over Don Kent. Oh, what an elbow. Another one to
two
Dan
of them,
Greer. Whoa! And the rock and roll RPMs are rocking right now. Davis all over Don Kent. Here comes Tommy Lane. It's rock and roll time here at the Coliseum all over. Whoa! Look out, the mummy. He gets thrown over the top
Oh,
rope.
that's a disqualification, isn't
Well,
it, Louis Davidovich?
at the time that this match took place, they were not enforcing the over-the-top disqualification
Oh,
rule.
look, 2-on-1 here, ladies and
Whoa.
gentlemen.
Okay.
2-on-1.
Count to 1,000 because it's all over. Double team, yes, they did, but they won.
Well,
And
I'm
they-
going to tell you something. That, to me, was a despicable win by the Rock and Roll RPM.
Okay, they stay alive in the tournament and the action continues. Let's take you now to the action of the Invaders taking on the Assassins.
Well, here you are, Louis Davidovich, the Invaders, number 1 and 2, versus the Assassins, number 1 and... Oh, excuse me, Invaders 1 and 3, I'm sorry.
1 and 3, you get confused in the numbers. It's 1 first, Bobby, then it's number 2.
I know,
But in this case, we're not going by the numbers. We're going by the Invader 1 and the Invader 3.
That's right. You take a look at the Assassins there. They look like a pretty formidable tag team. I don't know this set of Assassins, but I know the original Assassins in the United States, and I know this definitely isn't them.
That's right. Well, you know, in professional wrestling, there's like 3 teams that call themselves the Assassins.
And there's only one that were top-notch, and they were around the Atlanta, Georgia area, North Carolina area, and Florida area, and he's a very good friend of mine, the Assassin number 1. And if he's listening to this video, I'd like to say hello.
For many years, dominated in the NWA,
NWA,
then later changed into the CWA, I believe, based in
that's
Atlanta.
right. That's
Atlanta,
right.
Georgia. Great wrestler.
And one heck of a man. So if he's listening, I'd like to say hello to him and bet well my best.
Okay, getting back into this tournament match, the Invaders against the Assassins, and here, no question about it, the favorites all the way are the Invaders, former World Tag Team Champions, and the way they won it was in a big tournament.
That's
so
right.
can history repeat itself again?
Well, not only that, but see, once there's a nice, beautiful drop, another beautiful drop kick, another beautiful
one.
drop kick. See, these Invaders are a good tag team. They've been together for many years. They were together in the WWF. They're together down here in Puerto Rico in the World Wrestling Council. But not only that, they have that insight. They're like brothers. They know who the other one's at in the ring. They don't have to even look at each other.
They don't know the word fear.
That's right. And plus, they are veterans of tournament competition, which is a big plus, as you know.
A lot of wrestling mileage.
That's right. A lot of wrestling mileage.
That does help too.
Yes, it does. Plus, they're strong. They're in shape. And, you know, it takes a little bit extra to get ready for a tournament like this, because you might wrestle once. Oh, yeah. And you got to have brains, too. You might wrestle once. You might wrestle 2 times. Sometimes in tournaments like this, ladies and gentlemen, you'll wrestle 4 times. So it takes a little more to get prepared for something like this.
You have to be ready to give your best, and even more than your best, to give your whole self if you have to.
That was a nice, smooth move right there. You notice that?
Yeah, the other team is going to always be trying to outsmart you and do the best to win.
Well, it's like I said, if say something happens where he gets a sprained ankle or he hurts his knee or
they're going to attack him.
He's still got to go on. If they win and go on, he's still got to go on.
They're going to hurt his ankle?
Yeah, sure, anything.
First thing you do in a tournament is when you're competing.
Get your head busted open, you go back to the dressing room, get stitches, and just hope the next round it don't get busted open again.
Yeah, then you just go next to the doctor or the nurse and find out, hey, what happened to that team? Or, you know, where did he get the stitches? And then you get the inside scoops. Oh, he's got an ankle hurt or he's got stitches. And then you go in the ring, you're ready to tell your partner, hey, he's hurt. I just checked with the doctor. Let's go in there and hurt him.
It's not like betting a point spread, ladies and gentlemen, because right there in the dressing room, you get the insight, because the man that was in the ring with him will tell you exactly where he hurt him, how he hurt him, and how bad he hurt him.
Or you just go to the room where the doctor takes care of the wrestlers. There's always a report there.
That's right. I'd like to see these Invaders get upset.
Okay,
You know,
look out.
Oh,
Beautiful move. Flying
head scissors. Oh,
Makes it look so easy. Look out. He puts the brakes there. He moves out of the way, and the assassin hit his hand hard on the edge of the ring there.
I'll tell you something. You know, that Invader number 3, he goes out there and he did that, and he missed that headbutt. And I said to myself, I said, okay, now he's going to get beat up, and we'll see how tough he is. And what does he do? He moves when the man brings down his forearm.
Quick moves. Referee Victor Quiñones.
Hey, Victor!
Wearing the old-fashioned belt buttons there.
Well, I think Victor's stuck in the 70s, you know what I mean? You ever mention that song?
I think
You know,
only two.
Fast Eddie used to know a lot of old songs.
You know
Remember that song, Stuck in the 50s?
Only 2 referees I ever remember that wore belt buttons pants. One of them is Victor Quiñones, and another one was from the WWF.
Oh, who was that?
I can't remember his name.
I can. Oh, beautiful. Did you see that move?
I think it's Dick Worley.
Dick Worley, that could be it.
Oh, I hate those pants.
Oh, I do too. I can't stand them. Look at that. And you see Invader 3, Invader 1 right there. Invader 1 calling in Invader 3, and they're just going,
for the win.
They're going to town right now.
They're going for the win right now. There's no tomorrow. They're going for it right here. Whoa.
Oh, I think that might be it. This might be it.
Invader 1, the legal man throws one of the assassins out. He picks up the other assassin. He's looking for Invader 3. Good body slam. Tag is made. The legal man is Invader 3. He shoots him to the rope. Look out.
Oh, that's it right there.
Whoa, like a cannonball hip toss.
1,
Look at that.
2, 3, and he wrapped that leg up, ladies and gentlemen. Your winners.
The Invaders.
Invader number 1 and Invader number 3.
Okay, the action continues. We're going to take you now to the Super Medic. El Monarca versus Chicky Starr and Rambo Round Starr.
Well, here we are, the Super Medic and the Monarch versus Rambo Ron Starr and my good personal friend, Chicky Starr, one of the greatest wrestlers ever to come out of Puerto Rico, Vega Baja to be exact.
Oh, what's the matter? Ron Starr is not your personal good friend?
Oh, yeah, Ron's a good friend of mine, but Chicky and I are close. Chicky and I have a few things we like to do.
I think you guys are conspiring against Ron Starr. I don't think you guys give him the credit.
No, Chicky makes Ron Starr. We all know that. Chicky Starr is one of the greatest individual athletes in professional wrestling, whether it be baseball, football, anything, Chicky Starr's a great athlete.
Okay.
I want to see this Monarch. He's from Mexico, right?
Okay, he's from Mexico. He's got a very different style, so don't be shocked with some of the moves he does because that's the style of Mexico. And next to him, his partner is a super medic, and he is a well-known, famous wrestler. He will be in there in a few seconds, I guess, and when he's in there, we all gonna feel his presence.
Oh, that's right. The thing about the Monarch is, what a lot of people don't understand is, Chicky Starr at one time wrestled in Mexico, so I'm sure.
Look at that move. You talking about speed, my man?
I want to tell you something. I didn't see that. I didn't see what I think.
He could have knocked out Ron Starr if he wanted to.
This guy's pretty quick, isn't he?
Yeah. See, they start with amateur wrestling. When they're about 14, they're already super good amateur wrestlers. Then they go into the gym for self-conditioning. Then they learn semi-pro wrestling. Then they learn judo and some karate, and then they're ready to go for professional wrestling. So,
but Chicky Starr wrestled in Mexico, so he knows this stuff too. Good boy, Chicky. Nice kip up. Oh!
Whoa, whoa! Oh, that's like if you're going to the bullfight, you know. At Torero.
Well, if that's what he's going to do, then he ought to be at the bullfight instead of wrestling.
El Monarca, the Monarch, and the Super Medic against the famous cousins Ron Starr and Chicky Starr.
Were these guys were they a team before the tournament, or they were a team that just got in the tournament?
No, they got into the tournament.
With hoping with
becoming.
Oh!
What about this move?
Oh!
Get your arm socket.
Well, as you can see, this man here has got some fantastic moves, ladies and gentlemen. And Chicky Starr is just a little bit frustrated. I'm telling you right now.
I see you're shocked here next to me.
Well, he's kind of amazing me.
Yeah,
I might have to make a trip to Mexico to see how good this boy is.
Mexico is known for their spectacular wrestling. They don't have good, solid wrestling as far as the heavyweights. You know, I do believe the Americans, Japanese, Europeans have better heavyweight wrestling, and so here in Puerto Rico. But in the light heavyweight division, the middleweights, you cannot find any better than in Mexico.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy's probably one of the larger guys in Mexico, isn't he?
Yes. Look at that. Good move. Here comes Ron Starr. He's in trouble.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Ron Starr was getting out of town before he could do anything there.
He was trying to punch Monarco, and Monarco was going down to try to break his arm.
That's right. I think Ron Starr's a little frustrated. I think the Chicky Starr's frustrated. And here's the Superman. Oh, big slam.
Boy, they just...
As you see right there, he's pulling Chicky's tights. That's illegal. I think the referee, Ricky Vargas, ought to do something about that.
Okay, they just got in trouble with a Monarch, and here comes the Super Medic, and he's making things worse.
He's giving them more trouble. Chicky Starr and Ron Starr, a very good established tag team, need to get it together. They need to sit down, talk about it, forget what this Monarch
They don't have time to talk about it.
That's right.
You don't have that much time.
Forget about this Monarch stuff. That's what we're saying about tag team wrestling, especially in a tournament situation. In a tag team match, you got 60 minutes.
That's
now
right.
You've got 10.
And 10 minutes, it's not that much time.
You can't change the game plan,
When you have to deal with somebody like the Super Medic, who's a tough, temperamental, scientific wrestler, and the Monarch with that exciting, different style.
That's right, and you can't let that Monarch style throw you completely out of your game plan, because the minute you do, then you're done.
Okay, the Super Medic. Good hammerlock by the Medic on Chicky Starr. Takes him over.
Beautiful hammer shakedown with the head scissors put in for it, just added leverage. You see, he's about 4 feet from his corner, and he can't even tag his partner. That's what you call getting tied up a little bit.
Not only that, but the fans are getting right into the match, and we already know that Ron Starr and Chicky Starr, when the whole building starts going for their opponents, they start making mistakes. They cannot deal with too much noise.
Oh, what a kick. Oh.
Another one with a point.
I'm telling you, this man here, oh. Now, those are right hands. They're illegal. I know it. The people watching this video know it. And it goes, oh.
It's
illegal. The man should be disqualified. He should be out of the tournament.
But it can get you a win. Hello, Ron Starr.
I'm telling you, right there. See, he hasn't got that leg wrapped up. 1, 2. And his hand's on the rope, but he didn't have the leg wrapped up.
Okay.
You saw that, didn't you?
Almost a 3 count. Okay, here comes Monarca. Look out. Can they handle this Mexican wrestler? He's Very strange. For an American-style European wrestler to deal with somebody like Monarco is
frustrating.
Yes, because you could be your best and not necessarily come out ahead with this guy. Look at this.
Oh.
He's shocking him.
Oh, nice drop kick. He didn't get all of him there, but he got enough that
Just
Chicky
enough.
doesn't want no more of him. That's right. Now, see, they've got to change the game plan, but they don't know how to change the game plan.
Perhaps they don't have enough time to change it.
That's right. 10 minutes is not enough time to change a game plan in the middle of it. But I'll tell you something. All it takes is one move, one miss by Monarco, and he's going to be at somebody's mercy. And that mercy will be Chicky Starr.
Look
Hip toss.
out. Good move and good follow through. And he goes right for the super medic. So just when the cousins are trying to figure out the style, here he tags his partner.
Very smart move.
Here comes Ron Starr.
It was a made-up team to get into the tournament.
They're doing great.
Hopes of winning. They're doing fantastic.
Yeah, an underdog team here, but they're doing good here.
Well, that medic right there has got a good headlock on Chicky Starr.
Oh, good move by Chicky. Look at the shoulder tackle, though. Oh, right into the knee of Ron Starr.
Yeah, they got him now. That's what. Whoa!
What a kick! And now Ron Starr is coming in. He's mad. He's upset.
Those are all legal forearms. Those aren't blatant out-and-out fists like we saw a minute ago.
High backdrop.
Wow.
Got the whole body up there. Ron
Oh,
Starr. They're going for the win right here.
Oh, big knee on him. Yeah, they're doing it right. Ron Starr, you got 10 minutes. You better start trying to beat that man. Big leg drop across the throat. That could be a finish.
Okay, good follow through.
Hasn't got the leg. Did not have the leg. Did not grab the leg. You cannot pin a man unless you grab that leg and tie him up.
That's right, but look out. Open space. Good target, courtesy of Chicky Starr. And here comes Chicky now. Good kicks.
Ooh, good hard kicks.
And
Right
Ron
there,
Starr takes over
choking him.
from the outside. And I've seen you do that with your partner, Bob.
I don't think you've seen me do that. I know there's no referees that have seen me do that.
Yes.
No, never, Hugo Savinovich.
A couple
never.
of times. Look
Right
out.
there, they're just stretching him right there. They're taking that valuable oxygen right away from that super medic.
Taking the oxygen, his neck, his throat, stretching him all the way. Now the medic is in trouble. Chicky Starr all over the super medic. Good body slam. He tags Ron Starr. He comes in.
Oh, big boot right in the face. Yeah, okay. Now beat him, Ron. You got to beat him. Big knee. Oh, yeah. Right there. You should try to be pinning this man right now, Hugo. I think, Ron
Right to
Starr's
the head.
got a brace on that
Those,
right knee,
those blows to the head, devastating.
Oh, yeah. Ron Starr's got a brace on that knee. That's actually what he's hitting that man with.
I'm glad you're admitting to something here, Bobby. Usually you protect all your buddies.
The brace is, Ron hasn't got that leg wrapped up, so he can't beat nobody. Let me tell you something. I'm not admitting to nothing. He's got a brace on, but he's got padding on it. It's a legal brace.
Okay, to the ropes goes the Superman.
Oh.
He puts the brakes. What a kick to Ron Starr. He tags the Monarco of Mexico City. He comes in with some vicious chops, throws him to the turnbuckle. And Ron Starr, I don't know how he was able to stop Monarco. He throws him into the ropes. Here he comes.
High knee right there.
Strong move by Ron Starr. Uh-oh. DD.
Oh, yeah. There it is, right there. Brainbuster.
I have never seen a brainbuster applied that way.
And I'll tell you something. He should have wrapped that leg up, but he didn't do it.
Hey, after that impact, he didn't need to hook the leg. Nevertheless, the winners are Ron Starr and Chicky Starr. Let's take you now to Miguelito Perez. Hurricane Castillo Jr. taking on Hurricane Embry and the Crusher in the second round of the tournament.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second round. Wasn't that first round exciting? And right here we have Eric Embry and the Crusher versus Miguelito Perez and Hurricane Castillo Jr. And it started out with a bang, Hugo.
Okay, it gets more exciting. We've got two top winners here. And the winners of this match will advance to the finals.
That's right. Right there you got, like I said, Miguelito Perez, Hurricane Castillo Jr., both sons of great wrestlers, but you've got Eric Embry, the Crusher, and that good-looking old girl out there with him, Sasha, who is definitely an added plus.
Eric Embry and the Crusher don't care about what the fathers did, Miguelitos and Castillo. They want to get the win here. And the Coliseum is rocking. And we're glad that you have bought this tape and you're with us, because this is excitement that the World Wrestling Council brings to the wrestling fans that love this great sport. Miguelito, all over Eric Embry. You know, Eric Embry not that big, but he is sneaky and dangerous.
Well, he's got an evil mind, and he's got a body to carry it out, which is pretty good, you know. I'd like to say that, you know, EG Productions puts out probably some of the best professional wrestling tapes, and no professional wrestling fan's library is complete without all the sets of all the EG tapes. As you know, Gusevinovic, I've been blessed with being on 4 or 5 of them. You've been on most of them, but since my commentaries come on them, the sales have gone up tremendously.
Yeah, well, I'm on a contract. You get the super money because you're the star. I have to talk to E&G about this.
You know how that is, baby. You can demand the high prices when you're in demand.
Yeah, you come in here with a limo, everything paid, super money, and I'm going to be insulted.
Tell them about the girls I had, man. Tell them about the girls I had.
Okay, look at this double team effort by Miguelito and Castillo, paying off fantastically here as Eric Embry is down on the canvas, and the Puerto Rican team are doing great. Okay, here we go, Miguelito.
Well, they're definitely completely in the driver's seat in this match so far, but I think that Eric Embry and the Crusher put themselves at a disadvantage right away when they tried to go to Fifth City with them. They should have laid back and wrestled these guys a little bit and waited for them to make a mistake.
I thought they wanted just to get a cheap victory from behind.
Well, I'll tell you something. All it did is backfired on them.
That's
all
right.
it did. It backfired right on
They
them.
took chances, and it didn't pay off the way they wanted. And now it's working great for Miguelito and Castillo's purposes of winning, because now they have the fans into the match. And now Eric Embry is upset. He's been hurt right now. And the Crusher, he cannot deal with the noise. And so is Sasha. She is worried outside the ring.
Well, I'll tell you something. You know, you think about this second round.
Look at her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Maybe she's the one that gave me her phone number. I can't remember.
Okay, here it comes, Castillo.
Right there you see Castillo.
Okay, referee.
Yeah.
The referee was distracted by
That was
Sasha.
a clothesline right there.
Illegal.
The man is probably going to be, if the man would be pinned, it should have been right there. The man should have got on the man and pinned him. 1, 2, 3.
Well, there was no referee to count because the referee was too busy looking at Sasha, which I cannot really blame because we were looking at her.
That was a devastating clothesline, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look at her. She's happy.
Oh, yeah, that Crusher. What a good right. What a left hand there. Oh, the boot right in the midsection.
Very low boot.
I'd have thought it was about right in the midsection, right where it should have been.
Okay, the Crusher all over. Castillo. The Hurricane Castillo in trouble. And things are looking even worse because here comes Eric Embry. Sadistic Eric Embry. He loves hurting people.
Yeah, he likes beating people up. He's my kind of guy, you know. I like him. Oh, yeah, both of them back in the turnbuckle. That'll rearrange your back. You don't need a chiropractor after that.
Yeah. Well, getting into the point of the chiropractic, I think the fans should know that the wrestlers spend a lot of money here on those visits.
Oh, yeah, quite a bit.
A lot of Mercedes and Rolls Royce of this famous chiropractic doctors have been
bought for by the wrestlers,
yeah.
That's right. Right there, you see Castillo Jr. had enough sense to raise up from that elbow, but he hasn't got enough sense to go to his corner. Right there, Eric Embry's going to get the tag, the fresh man in the ring. That's the main thing in tag team wrestling when you're hurt. Get that fresh man in the ring.
And here he comes, Miguelito. He's fresh, and he's ready, and he's all over Eric Embry. Good combination of punches over Embry. He throws him to the turnbuckle. Here it comes. Whoa, the Puerto Rican temper exploding all over Eric Embry. And he's in trouble. Crusher gets hit hard.
Oh, knocked him right off that apron, I'm telling you.
Whoa. And his head went right against the ring post. I think his head is wide open. He might not be able to continue it because he was hit so hard. He had never seen the post.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere. He just busted wide open on
and
that.
Things are worse now. Good punches right to the place where he's bleeding from.
Well, I'll tell you something. You know, Miguelito Perez right now has definitely got Eric Embry at a disadvantage. Low blow right there, as you can see. The man's already hurt. His head's busted open.
Blonde hair is turning red.
I'll tell you something. To me, this is just, you know, he should have gotten disqualified when he ran the man's head into the pole, I think.
Well, Bobby, they went out to roughhouse on Miguelito and Castillo, and these are the results. Look at the blood all over his belly, his stomach.
Inside cradle, 1, 2. Oh, nice save.
Crusher. That's a disqualification if I ever seen one there.
The man's head's busted open. He should have been.
that.
Oh, inside cradle again by Castillo.
Another save.
You got to do this in tag team wrestling. Look at the man's head. I'll tell you right now, Perez should have been disqualified for running the man's head in the pole. Everybody knows that.
There's blood on the stomach, on the chest area, all over.
Oh, drop kick him right in the face.
Look at that bloody
And Eric Embry has.
What a kick by.
Well, right there, he
Crusher.
didn't have enough in him to even kick out of that.
The only thing that saved Eric Embry was the Crusher. He's on a corner. He's bleeding. Look out. Ugh.
Oh. See, kicking that man right there where the laceration is above his left eye. And here goes Hurricane Castillo Jr. throwing a man in a big backdrop.
Okay, but Eric Embry's not quitting. He's still fighting.
He's still fighting. There you go. Crusher keeps coming in that ring. Now, see, there's no tags here between Miguelito Perez and Hurricane Castillo Jr. They're just running around here. They're just running out of the ring, beating up on
They want the win.
Busted open.
They want the win. They could sense the win. Eric Embry is hurt. Hey, he's hurt, and they're going for the win. Look out. What a beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, reversal. Reversal. He's got him hooked.
There's your 3
seconds.
count right there.
Impressive. I got to give Eric Embry credit.
I'll tell you that.
Impressive battle. He's a bloody mess. He's going to have problems down the line when he reaches the finals. And now let's take you into the Rock and Roll RPMs and the Zambuie Express, Elijah Keane and Kareem Mohammed.
Round 2, ladies and gentlemen, second match. Rock and Roll RPMs versus the Zambuie Express, the biggest team in professional
And it's
wrestling.
starting heavy already.
Oh, yeah. The boys now are getting down to the nitty-gritty. They're almost down to the finals. They're getting ready to start cashing those big checks, baby.
Winner of this match goes into the finals. We already saw the way Eric Embry and the Crusher defeated Miguelito and Castillo. Tough match. What about this one? How does it look to you, Bobby Jagger?
Well, it looks to me, number one, like the RPMs are definitely undersized. They're definitely outmanned, as you see. You got Vikino out
with
there
a belt.
who's added incentive. And then what you've got is you've got the big men that have been together a long time, the Zambuie Express.
Okay, never count out an upset. It has happened in a lot of sports, and wrestling is not an exception here. The thing is, this big man, if they get tired and the Rock and Roll RPMs could get their moves in, it's going to be very tough.
Match, Ugosavinovich, I don't think anybody can get tired. But I think the time limit in these second round matches have been expanded to 20 minutes, right?
We'll see what happens here. We'll see what the...
There's a Japanese photographer there, as you can see, taking pictures for the magazine in Japan. As this event was covered worldwide by all the wrestling alliances, all the wrestling magazines, all the great wrestling publications. And as you know, Fast Eddie was probably there somewhere taking some pictures, wasn't he?
Yes. If there's wrestling action, Fast Eddie will be there.
That's for darn sure.
That and Beautiful Girls. He's there for both.
Oh, yeah.
He loves his wrestling as much as he loves girls.
Oh, yeah.
Wow! He took down the big man.
1, 2. Oh, he almost had him.
Talking about an upset.
Yes,
Almost
sir.
won. The favorites to win this match, when it took place, the Zambuie Express, the weight, they had just come in from Charlotte, North Carolina, where they were one of the top teams on the NWA. And here coming for the World Tag Team titles, and Vikingo with the belt, ready to do some damage.
See, the RPMs are definite disadvantage. They've got to get some momentum back in their field if they want to do anything. These big guys, the only way they're going to beat these big guys, they're not going to power them. They got to go out there and finesse them. They got to go out there and out-wrestle them. They can't go out there and out-power them.
They're looking for a ticket to make it into the third round.
That's right, the third round or the final.
And we already saw one team winning to go into the third round.
That's right. You got
Crusher and Eric Embry.
That's right. Eric Embry's been injured. So whoever's in this round here that wins this has a definite advantage since Eric Embry has been injured.
We still got the Invaders against Chicky and around Starr. It's not going to be an easy.
No, it's not going to be easy.
Road down.
It's going to go down to the wire. There you got Victor Quiones right there doing nothing but refereeing now. Oh, over the now, ladies and gentlemen, that is a disqualification of the World Wrestling Council over the top rope. Back when this tournament was on, that was not a disqualification.
Because they were still under part of the bannership of the NWA.
But even now, the NWA over the top rope is a disqualification.
Yes, because so many guys have been hurt.
Yes.
And people like the Kansas City Jayhawks, Hank and Bobby Jaggers, Dandy Dan Crawford, hanging people up from the top rope, throwing people deliberately over the top rope, hurting people.
Hey,
had to come to an end somewhere.
When you're as big and as good as we are, you can darn sure do what you want to do and where you want to do it at.
Whoa.
But I haven't said anything derogatory about you in quite a while.
Well, see, what we are talking here is wrestling, and I'm just
That's
calling
what I
it.
do. I am a wrestler. When you spell wrestling in professional wrestling, you spell it Gaggers.
Okay, Bobby Jaggers, let's go back into this match. Here we see the team that has the most weight. Tons of weight, looks like. Kareem Mohammed holds on to Tommy Lane. Here comes Elijah King.
Oh!
Did you see the Zambuie Express in action there? That's what made the team what it is.
That's right. That's it right there.
The
That's
Zambuie
it.
Express. Just a powerhouse.
Big boy. That's it. They're going to beat him right now.
Abusive. That's what they really are.
That's
Abusive.
right. Abusive, and they're going to injure somebody. That's what they want to do.
You like that. You do like that. You like
yeah,
it.
I like that.
I heard you say to Dandy Dan Crawford one time, why didn't you hit him with a chair? After you were talking about one of the matches where you had just defeated two of your opponents, and you still wanted Crawford to hit the guy with a chair.
Well, you got to let him know you were in the ring with him.
Whoa.
Leave a calling card, baby.
Okay, talking about a calling card, Elijah King.
Big headbutt right there.
Just ringed the head of Tommy Lane.
Tommy Lane's got to get to that corner if he has any
Fans
hope.
are really into the match. A lot of emotion here. And Tommy Lane thrown over the top rope. Here comes Mike Davis.
Right there, Mike Davis did a smart thing. Giving his man a little bit of breathing room, getting those people off of his man so they can get him back in the ring.
Okay.
But the referee just made him get back to that corner, which, watch this. Oh, yeah, throat right on that rail. That's the man right there. Big Kareem Muhammad knows what to do with him,
I
baby.
do not agree with what the referee did. He should have come down the apron, got in the middle, and forced both Kareem and Davis back into their respective corners, because by taking Mike Davis back, he's responsible for what just has happened into Tommy Lane's throat. Now, this could hurt him not only for the match, for his wrestling career.
That's right. That could happen. But as you saw, Tommy Lane, he's a competitor. He's getting back in the ring.
He's got guts.
Either that or his IQ's a little bit low.
I've seen you being beat up and you come back.
Oh, yeah, but I'm a man about it. I come back fighting. I don't come
What
here
about
laying
your
down
IQ?
like a dog now.
What about your IQ?
My IQ is excellent, 116.
Okay, Tommy Lane somewhere got some strength to.
Yeah, but there you go.
reverse.
The big paw just reached over the rope and brought him right where he doesn't want to be.
They knew when they were going against the Zambuie Express they were in for a battle.
The biggest tag team in professional wrestling.
But I don't think they knew quite what to expect. I think they even got more. Kareem Mohammed, he's in the ring. And he's all over Tommy Lane. Mike Davis, outside the ring, he's trying to get his partner to come in and tag him.
I'm telling you, right there, Vucevic, you saw it, I saw it. Tommy Lane is just about ready to say, I quit. Oh, yeah, slapping his face. Yeah, that's insult to injury right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he moved.
He went for that big flying splash move.
That's a lot of weight going in that turnbuckle, you know.
Hurt himself bad, and now the fans are behind. Here comes the tag. Mike Davis comes in. He's all over Kareem Mohammed. Good punches, and now he tags also with a good punch on Elijah King. Here he comes, 2 against 1. What a drop kick. But here, Tommy Lane trying to stop Kareem Mohammed. I don't think he's got the strength.
Well, I'm telling you, that's something, huh?
But Mike Davis goes in to help him. Drop kicks. Wow, back goes.
Right there, you got Mike Davis. Oh, he reversed it. Oh, flying body press. Didn't get all the way around on it. Goes for a slam.
Okay, look out, Tommy Lane. What a drop kick.
Oh.
Harder. What a win.
Right there, look at
And
the place is going wild.
The Rock and Roller RPMs have just rocked the Roberto Clemente Coliseum, and rocking they did. And they have made it to the third round with an impressive underdog victory. Jaggers is not too happy about it, and we're gonna take you now to the Invaders against Chicky, Starr, and Rambo Ron Starr.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with Rambo Ron Starr and his cousin Chicky Starr versus the Invaders 1 and 3.
And these two teams hate each other. There've been a lot of tag team battles, and what a place to meet in a tournament. Looking for a spot on the third round, and any of these two teams making it into the finals could be the next World Tag Team Champions.
That's right. You know, you take a look at these two teams. They've both gone through stiff competition to get where they're at, and they got one more ring on that ladder to get to the final. Now we'll just see who the better team is, and they've had feuds all over Puerto Rico.
Okay, it's gonna be, oh well, Chicky's outside, but it looked like it was gonna be the Invader #1, and Chicky's out. Okay, here we go. What a tough night for Victor Quiñones. Even though Ricky Vargas has refereed some of the matches.
And the Hammer Mateo has too also.
But he's been involved in some of the top matches here.
That's
even
right.
though all of them were top.
That's right. Right there you saw a couple nice amateur moves by both Ron Starr and the Invader #1.
Okay, Ron Starr gets punished. Here comes Invader 3, and this is what made the Invaders the famous team that they are today. Those quick tags, aerial moves, and the flying high potential finishing maneuvers, they make them so great. Besides the mystery of the masks. You don't know if they're in trouble, if they're tired, if they're suffering, if they're in pain. You only see the mask.
That's right. You know one thing about it, you think about all the finishing moves of the Invaders. What was the most devastating one, Hugo Savinovich? The heart punch of Invader #1.
What about the cannonball from the top rope of Invader 3?
Oh, yeah, that's
you
another.
put those together, the hard punch and that, and we got the Invaders.
That's right. And Ron Starr and Chicky Starr, as you saw already, Ron Starr has that brainbuster DDT.
And Chicky's got that double cross chop to the throat area.
That's right. And you got two devastating people there. And plus, these people here just had all reverse monkey flip. Oh, look how quick the action is.
Did you see the way he hooked the arm?
And Ron Starr come in, surprised right there by an arm drag by Invader 3.
And the Invaders in control here.
Now they're going to change their game plan here a little bit.
Ron Starr and Chicky Starr, they will do anything to win a match. They will cheat.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Lie to the referee.
I wouldn't say that. I would say
they will lie to the
that
wrestling
they win
fans.
a lot of matches, but in your mind it might be cheating, but in their mind it's winning payoffs, winning matches, and championship belts, like I said before.
They will say to the fans, we're not going to cheat, we don't use foreign objects, and then when they're in trouble, boom, something comes out, and they win.
Well, as long as you just summed it up, they win. That's what makes it all worthwhile. They win.
Okay, he's holding on. Ron Starr trying to escape from the side headlock, but the Invader 1 holding on. Look at that.
Oh, right there, yeah. I'm telling you, right there, you see, there's the quick tags, the Invaders, as we said before.
Look at the energy. Just leaps over the top rope.
Oh,
ooh.
Just nailed.
Took the juice
Ron
right out
Starr.
of him.
That did. It takes the starch out of your sails when they hit you like that with a sucker punch. Look at Invader 3 just ringing up on that headlock. Like I said, you can look around ringside. You see all the photographers from the different wrestling publications all here to cover. See who's going to be the World Wrestling Council World Tag Team Champions. What a night this was, huh, Hugo Savinovich?
Yes, good follow through by the Invader 3.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you're sitting there at home and you're watching this video and you're saying, boy, I wish I could have been there.
Well,
remember
now,
one thing, you're there right now.
Now it's just like if they were there.
That's right. I'll tell you something, what a fantastic night in professional wrestling.
And we do emphasize, if you want to have the best in professional wrestling, please go to your video club and always look for the sign of the World Wrestling Council and ENG Productions.
And Capital Sports, right?
It's the guarantee of the best in professional wrestling.
Do that, ladies and gentlemen, or just look for my picture on the cover.
Uh-oh. Again?
Right there, I think Invader 1 wants to get Chicky Starr in the ring. I'm not too sure about it, but he just walked over there and put his hand out. Come on, Chicky, go in there and slap him around a little bit.
Chicky's afraid. He knows that Invader 1
Wait a minute,
wants to get
now,
even.
there are no professional wrestlers, as far as I'm concerned, that are afraid.
I've seen you
He
get
might
afraid.
be a little bit leery.
Well, right now you're afraid of Ricky Santana.
No, Ricky, some Cuban, you're out of your mind. Oh,
Well, the fans will know about it in the near future, and other videotapes. They will see you in trouble.
beating up Ricky Santana. The only thing I get bad about is I think I'm going to permanently injure the kid, put him out of professional wrestling, and if he's married and got a family, I'm worried about their living capacity, you know? That's the only thing I'm scared of.
To the abdominal muscles by Ron Starr. He follows through. High elbow, no one home. And Invader 1 looking for Chicky Starr, tags his partner. Here comes Invader 3. He's all over Ron Starr.
And they're right back in that mold again, just tagging in and out, tagging in and out. That's like you said, Hugo Savinovich, that's the trademark of the Invaders.
Good punches by the Invader 3.
That's right. You know, I don't think Eddie, our video man, is that good at taking a punch in the belly. Do you?
He will not survive a punch.
Yeah.
Eddie Hernandez does not know what a punch is, but he's a good.
But he's a good rice and beans eater. I'll tell you that
Good
right now.
cameraman. He's a good cameraman. He's good.
Yeah.
That's why ENG Production and Capital Sports has him right here.
Oh, what a beautiful flying body press.
Fantastic.
Kick him off, Chicky. Yeah, boy. Look at that wrestling ability of Chicky
But
Starr.
Chicky Starr was right there.
Look at the wrestling ability of Chicky Starr.
He was right there to fight. Because as it is right now, things are down to the wire.
Oh, I'm telling you, they're down to the wire pretty good right now.
I cannot stop thinking on Eric Embry. He's been bleeding. How is he going to...
Well, I imagine the doctor's back sewing him up right now, so they're trying to get everything straight there, you know.
I don't think they'll probably be able to sew him up right there because he has to go back into the ring.
Oh, I've been sewed up before and then gone back in the ring.
Well,
The
the commission here in Puerto Rico does not allow you to get stitched up before if you have to go back into the match.
Oh, you have to wait until you're finished. Well, then he's losing a
Either
lot
that or the doctor will not allow you to go back in the ring.
Well, then he's losing a lot of
because it's
lot of blood
not
right now, then.
logical to be stitched up and go back in the ring and get popped open again.
Well, it's always worked for me. You know that, Hugo Savinovich? Oh, Victor Quiñones almost away. What a nice elbow by Rambo Ron Starr. 1, 2.
Good follow
Gotta
through.
grab that leg, Ron Starr.
But he was all over Invader 3.
Oh, what a nice knee lift there, Hugo Savinovich.
But look at the energy on Invader 3. He's not giving up. He's in disadvantage, but he's willing to go for all the marbles here.
Oh, I'll tell you something. Invader number 3 right there is just getting in the wrong corner. He's in the wrong place, the wrong time. Chicky Starr. Oh, sunset flip. Oh, kick out, Chicky. Come on.
Almost a 3, but here comes Ron Starr.
Well, you notice the fans are into this match. Look, standing, they're up and down, yelling and screaming.
It's a high energy consuming match. And if you think the wrestlers are tired, what about the effort of the fans? Because they're 100% with their favorite wrestlers.
Then they sat. Oh, look at that. Ron Starr got the man down, got him in a sleeper hold. The man should be pinned. Oh, he wasn't though.
Cheating.
What? What?
We saw it.
Well, you got drawstrings on your tights. Chicky
Oh,
has to
yeah.
tight his drawstrings.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Now beat him, Rambo. Oh, yeah. Nice knee to the frontal lobe. That'll knock the wind out of your sails. Ooh! And he brought that knee right up into Ron Starr's face. You see that, Hugo Savinovich?
A tremendous match.
Yeah, there that good tag team work by Chicky Starr and Rambo Ron Starr. Tagging in and out. That's the way you do it, Hugo Savinovich. Keep that fresh man in the ring. Front face suplex. Yeah, that could be it. Grab that leg, Chicky. Oh.
Was a tremendous suplex, but not a good follow through. And here it comes for the tag. Invader 1 comes in. Look out. Good chops to the chest. One to Chicky Starr, one to Ron Starr. Wow. Ooh, they're hearing bells right now.
Look at those people standing up, Hugo Savinovich. They're going absolutely bananas. Right there, you see Invader number 1 running Chicky Starr's head right into the turnbuckles, back and forth, all the way across the ring. Flying mare. Now he gets that big punch right to the face of Chicky Starr. Now, these two people are adverse enemies, as you know, Hugo Savinovich.
Both teams are trying to get the win. If they're both disqualified, they'll be out of the tournament, and if they reach the time limit, they'll be out too, and it's getting close.
Yes, sir. It's getting very close right here.
They have to win. They have to win. One of the teams have to win because if there's not a winner in this match, both teams are eliminated.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Oh,
yeah. Big clothesline by Rambo
okay,
Starr.
they got him, but it's coming down close to the time limit. Expiration here.
Here you go. Oh, yeah. Russian side saddle suplex. Yeah, Ron Starr's definitely got the man now. 1.
There's a count.
2. Oh, and he hit him.
Ron Starr and Chicky Starr, a tremendous team.
Are definitely taking the advantage of Invader 1. Here goes double. Oh, no, he couldn't get a double.
He's going for the Brainbuster.
Oh, yeah, he got him.
He's got him. Here goes for the count.
1, 2.
Oh, the bell rings. And the team, the Ron Starr and Chicky Starr almost got the win, but the bell rang 1 second before the 3 count. Therefore, the 2 teams are eliminated from the tournament. Ron Starr, Chicky Starr, and the Invaders are eliminated. So now, okay, Bobby, let's talk a little bit to the fans now. Okay, Bobby Judges, we have come down to the final match of the tournament. 2 top teams. What about the style on these 2 great teams?
Well, one thing, let me say something to the fans here. For you people that rented this tape or you bought this tape and you're sitting in your home and you're sitting there and you're watching me and Hugo Savinovich right now, you've seen some great tag team action so far, but the best is to come. The Crusher and Eric Embry going against the Rock and Roll RPMs. Now, you know yourself, the Rock and Roll RPMs have been a tag team for a long time, but I think that Crusher and Eric Embry have proved themselves tonight, not only to me, to you, but to the wrestling fans.
It's a clash of styles, 2 top teams going for it, and we're going to take you right to that main event for the World Tag Team title of the World Wrestling Council. Here we go.
Here we go. Well, you can see Wendy Richter in the ring there doing the RPMs a favor because Sasha's been interfering all night long. And here you go. You got Tommy Lane beating up Eric Embry, whose head's heavily taped, as you can tell.
He's got bandage all over his head, but that ain't going to help. Wendy Richter, a good friend of the Rock and Roll RPMs, is right there with them because in this final match for the World Tag Team Championship, there is no disqualification, and we all know that Sasha has helped Eric Embry and Crusher before. So Wendy's there to protect the Rock and Roll RPMs from interference from Sasha. And this is it.
Plus, let's tell the people, ladies and gentlemen, also, this is a no disqualification match. Anything goes. There must be a winner, no time limit, and we're going to see some new World Wrestling Council champions, tag team champions, world champions crowned this evening, right?
And it has been an exciting tournament. Great matches.
Oh, Tommy Lane, he's excited. He's got Eric Embry walking and reeling and rolling.
There's already blood all over his head.
Oh, they're busting him wide open again. As you can tell, they're Mike Davis kicking him in the head, see?
And now that extra help in the corner, Wendy. Look at her. Now, Rock and Roll RPMs, they know that this match is so important for them as it is for Eric Embry and the Crusher, and they have to be careful with the Crusher and Eric Embry.
Well, this match is for the money. There they go. That Tommy, oh, and he moved.
It doesn't count what you did before in the tournament. It's what you do right now.
That's right. This is going to be the telltale signs. You're going to see a champion. You're going to see it also ran.
And blood all over the face of Eric Embry.
I'll tell you something. You know, you take a look at this. You take a look, and you got 2 men beating up on one right here.
Wendy.
The man's bleeding. Wendy Richter's involved in it.
Yes, and so
to
is
me,
Sasha.
this is not a fair match, to tell you the truth.
Well, Sasha's in the other corner, and fans knows about the feud between Sasha and Wendy at the time of this match.
Oh, they had a feud going all over Puerto Rico that went on for months.
Including a cage match.
Yeah, I think it was the first women's cage match ever in the history of Puerto Rican wrestling, wasn't it?
And Sasha was upset about not winning the match. So there's a lot of things to be proven here.
Oh, yeah, they're Mike Davis and just sitting there beating.
Okay, here
poor
comes
Eric
Crusher.
Embry, his head's busted open. Here's that Crusher. Oh, big boot. Big right hand by Mike Davis. Now, see, it's wrestling, gentlemen. And when you get the tag team belts, whichever
No
team gets them,
disqualification.
it's going to say World Wrestling Council Wrestling Tag Team, not boxing or street fighting or punching and kicking.
I don't think you should wrestle against Eric Embry and the Crusher because they don't do it. They are there to hurt you, and if you are lucky enough, like the Rock and Roll PMs are, to find themselves with Eric Embry being hurt, then they have to take
if somebody
advantage.
tells you to jump off a bridge, Igor Savinovich, and he does it before you, are you going to do it?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then what you
But if you have a chance in this match to win the titles, you will do what you have to do to get the win.
Oh, that's right. You got to, hey, those titles mean money. Money makes people do a lot of vicious things, right, Igor Savinovich?
That will get
money
you
makes the world go round.
world recognition, prestige, payments on your big house, on your car, and also the pride of being the best at what you do. And ego sometimes plays a big part on what a human being does.
That's right. You know something?
Talking
Right
about
there.
ego,
Oh, reverse.
Bobby, how does it feel to be on top of the world when you are the winner in a match?
Oh, let me tell you, it's nice, especially when you go in there and pick up that money, brother. That's when the nice part of it about it is. But it's also nice to have that recognition when you walk down the street and they sit there and they look at you when you walk by a barrio and they go, ooh, Hangman Bobby Jaggers, World Tag Team Champion. Hangman Bobby Jaggers, Caribbean Tag Team Champion. Ooh, Bobby Jaggers, Puerto Rican Heavyweight Champion. It's awful nice to recognition.
Okay, you haven't become the Puerto Rican champion. First,
I have in my own mind.
Okay, in your mind, there's a lot of things that are happening. I'm worried sometimes of what goes through your mind. But let's go back into this final match for the tournament. This is for all the marbles, the World Tag Team Championship. On the line, the winner of this match will be the new World Wrestling Council Tag Team Champions.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear here, too, ladies and gentlemen. You've been sitting watching this video from the get-go through rounds 1, 2, and now 3, the finals. And you're tired. Can you imagine how these gentlemen in the ring feel right now? They are physically exhausted. What they're going on now is pure wrestling instinct. And they know that there's a big pot at the end of that rainbow, and they're trying to find the end of the rainbow.
The muscles get stiffed up, your neck feels sore, and your legs feel so much heavy, but then if you're the winner in one of the rounds, you have to advance, and the finalists here talking about people being in bad shape. What about Eric Embry?
Yeah, he's in bad shape, Eric Embry.
Blood everywhere, and the Crusher, I don't know if you have noticed, but he's a little bit intimidated because he knows that if Eric Embry passes out because of so much blood he's losing, then he's in trouble. 2-on-1. And the Rock and Roll RPMs hate the Crusher and Eric Embry.
Oh, it's obvious there. But you take a look, Eric Embry, you know, he's not bleeding as bad as he was in the earlier round, but he's still bleeding. I imagine he's still sore. I wonder if he's got full sight of that. You got to grab that leg, Eric Embry, if you're going to beat him now.
Another thing, too, is after you've been punched so much, where you have been opened up, that closes up because it swells up so much that the blood clogs up around that area.
That's right. And plus, Igor Savinovich, he's lost that blood now. He's lost that extra energy, that extra strength. Here's Mike Davis. Oh, big knee lift.
Close to dehydration, perhaps. And with those punches, they're not helping the cause of Embry. And
the way that Miguelito Perez run his head in that turnbuckle, he could definitely have a concussion, you know.
So we're looking at some important things that happened in this tournament. Let's analyze it for a moment. Miguelito hitting the head of Eric Embry against the post. The two teams, Rambo Starr, Chicky, Starr, and Invaders. No winners, a draw, both disqualified.
Both of them out of the tournament.
Some important things leading up to this rivalry here between two teams that have been at it for a long time.
And right there, Eric Embry just made a cardinal mistake. His head's already injured. He went up on the second rope to come down with a headbutt. The man moves. What happens? Eric Embry's hurt again. But he had mind enough to tag his partner, Crusher. Now, Crusher's got to come in there, take control of this match, and help his partner get revived. Sasha should be up there talking to Embry and getting him revived right now.
Well, she's scared because she knows Wendy Richter's on the other side, and she's already felt the power of Wendy. If Sasha's going to do anything, she's going to try to make sure that Wendy does not catch her doing that.
Well, I'll tell you something. Eric Embry needs that breather right now. There's a leg over the rope, but the man was pinned. If Crusher would have grabbed that leg, brought it up to him, that's a pinning combination. Oh, and he moved on the elbow.
And Wendy trying to root on Davis to tag Tommy Lane. And the fans are really into this match because they sense that the Rock and Roll RPMs have an 80% chance of becoming the champions. 80% because of how bad Eric Embry's bleeding right now.
But you see right there, Eric Embry is still not backing up. He's coming right forward.
What about Davis? He's not going back.
Oh! Yeah, he is now.
No kick. Right in the front area.
He is now. Mike Davis just had the win taking out his sails, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good kick to the solar plexus.
And being that we're not on cable and on regular TV, that is very low, right around the testicle area, Bobby Jagger.
Well, I want to tell you something right now. I don't know. I think it was right about the solar plexus, right about the belly button myself. But I'll tell you something right there, Mike Davis has had the wind take out his sail. I don't care where he was kicked. All I know is he's not much use to nobody right now.
Okay, Davis able to kick out at the last.
Did that bring your odds down a little bit, Hugo, from 80 to about 50 now?
Well, they have. They have because in wrestling, and like many other sports, it's not over till it's over.
That's
I think
right.
Yogi Berra said that
Yogi
once,
Berra
right?
said that, right. And by the way, Yogi, if you're viewing this videotape, and he's a heck of a wrestling fan. If you're viewing this wrestling tape, Yogi, please put us on your show and give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, home run, triple, or whatever, okay? But
Yogi Berra used to be a great fan of Gorgeous George.
One of the original announcers of Wrestling from the Chase was Joe Gargiola. His brother Mickey, for many years, was a ring announcer for Sam Muchnick in St. Louis. All the baseball players from around St. Louis.
Okay, look out. Here comes the Crusher, more aggressive. He's trying to stop Davis, but Davis is trying to fight back the mean Crusher from Australia all over Davis. Wendy Richter trying to root on for her friends, the Rock and Roll RPMs, and the other side, outside, is beautiful Sasha, and she thinks she's got the winning hand right now.
Well, let me tell you one thing. Wendy Richter can do all the rooting she wants. She can root on anybody she wants, but it's not going to help because she ain't taking the punishment, baby.
Okay,
the man that's taking the punishment is Mike Davis.
Look out, here comes Eric Embry.
His head bloodied, but his spirit still looking good.
He's got that. A lot of credit to Eric Embry.
Eric, you've got to, but he had to lock him in.
Bobby hooked the leg.
You got to remember that Eric Embry is weak too.
Mike Davis is weak in everything also, but he kicked out.
Eric Embry has got to be the weaker of the two. He's been busted open. He's lost a lot of blood, but the man is still trying. There goes Eric Embry for a flying. Oh, no.
He missed.
Both men are down.
And this could be the determined point where the Rock and Roll RPMs just have to get a little bit stronger and go for the kill. Go for the win right here.
You got to go for the win.
Now it's the time.
Mike Davis is going the wrong way. He's going towards the wrong corner. Eric Embry knows where he's going. He made the tag. All right, yeah, they got the man down. There's when we talk about tag team wrestling, keeping the fresh man in, the man in there that can do the most good for your team.
And the crazy Crusher, he wants to hurt one of this man.
Oh, hey, how would you feel if your tag team partner's over there laying with his head busted wide open due to somebody trying to hurt him? You'd try to hurt somebody too, wouldn't you?
I have to agree with you there.
All right, here goes the Crusher throwing him in the ropes, and here comes for a big slam. Yeah, he got the man up. Oh,
good body slam. He looks for the distance, comes off the rope. Leg right across the throat. Goes for the pinfall. Two.
He hasn't got the leg. You see that, Ugosovinovich? He didn't grab the leg.
To tell you the truth, that was pretty close for a pinfall.
I think if there had been anybody else refereeing besides Ricky Vargas, it would have been a pinfall. And I think that Sasha or somebody ought to bring that to his attention, too.
I think she just did that.
Right there, you can see Crusher's got taking that oxygen away from Mike Davis. Mike Davis needs desperately to make a tag to Tommy Lane.
Okay, wrestling fans, you are at home right now. Who do you think it's going to win? I'm not going to ask Bobby Jaggers. I'm not going to tell you, fans. Pick a winner right here. Examine the possibilities of the two teams. Eric Embry, a bloody mess, but the Crusher looks mighty strong. The Rock and Roll RPM started strong, but now they look a little bit weak, and it's getting to the time where a winner will probably result in the next few minutes.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. If I was sitting home watching this video, I'd be saying, Mama, bring me a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've saw some great tag team matches. Here's Mike Davis just punching. Those punches aren't packing that much power because I think that Mike Davis is so weak.
Should have gone for a tag.
Oh,
Davis should have gone for a
He
tag.
shouldn't have thrown that man in the ropes. He should have gone for the tag to his partner. Oh, yeah.
Big
Off the
mistake
top
there.
rope.
Big mistake by Mike Davis. He thought he could take care of the Crusher. He should have gone for the tag.
1, 2. Oh, there. Oh.
But I tell
One
you,
thing that beats you in Hugo Savinovich in professional wrestling is mistakes. And Mike Davis just made a critical one.
not only that, but Tommy Lane was in a good position to come off the top if he would have gotten the tag there and probably go for a sunset flip or a flying batty tackle or something.
That's right.
When you go down the wire, you will do any move that could get you a win.
Right into Wendy Richter. You see that?
Yes.
Good wrestling right there. Good wrestling.
Almost an injury there.
But Eric Embry's out on the floor. The referee should be making
Sasha.
Tommy Lane and Wendy Richter get away from that man. She should not even be around that man.
Okay, Wendy trying to help here.
If she was trying to help, she'd be back in the dressing room.
Okay, look out. Here comes Embry. What?
Oh, wow, what a shot that was.
Home run caliber.
That's it, baby. That should be it. Get him back in the ring and pin him and beat
Okay,
him.
Wendy trying to get Davis back to his feet. Little massage there. And it doesn't hurt when a beautiful woman is right there.
Well, I don't know how much she's going to help with being a beautiful woman, because here goes Eric Embry
I'm
again.
talking about the feminine touch, the hands.
Feminine touch never helped me a lick, brother. When I was hurt, the only thing I wanted to do was hurt back. Oh, it's front face lock suplex over the top rope. That should be it, ladies and
A
gentlemen. 1,
masterpiece of a suplex.
2. Oh, and he kicked out again. But Eric Embry did not grab that leg.
He brought in the rocker with so much impulse on that suplex that I was pretty sure that the 3 count was going to be obtained there by Embry.
Crusher brings a big boot up. Mike Davis meets it very, very intimately.
Okay, a lot of trouble here for the Rock and Roll RPM.
Oh, right in the back of the
Another
head.
kick.
I'll tell you something, Hugo. This is getting down to the wire, baby. They've gone practically 20 minutes right now.
And it's
Of
been
exciting action.
exciting match. Tremendous action. A powerhouse in the ring, this Crusher.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking stronger and stronger.
I'll tell you.
Who will be the winners of this tournament?
There you go, Crusher. Oh, there you go. Tommy Lane just can't take it no more. He wants to get in there and beat somebody up. And the only thing he's doing is they put him in a figure 4, baby.
Oh, double team here. Double
Figure
team.
4.
Crusher helping here.
No disqualification, Ricky Vargas. There's your figure 4 right there. This could be it. Mike Davis could give up on the figure 4.
He's not a quitter. He is not a quitter.
As you can see, Mike Davis is thinking about it. His shoulders are on the mat. The referee should be counting the man.
But he's not a quitter. He's in trouble. His legs
He's
could be
very
broken
much.
here.
Oh, he's trying to reverse it. Oh, and he reversed the pressure. But
he
the tag's
did.
made right there by Eric Embry to the Crusher. Oh, yeah, big boot. That'll break the figure 4.
What a lucky son of a gun, Eric Embry.
Oh, no, that's good, smart
He
wrestling.
was
right
lucky.
there.
His partner was right there.
Well, a good partner's always there when you need him.
Okay.
Oh, missed a clothesline. Double knockout.
Okay, here, the heavier of the impact, I think, was caused by Davis, but now the question is, can he recover to tag his partner?
He's got to make that tag. He's got to make that tag to have any hope of the RPMs of collecting the World
Okay,
Wrestling
and the
Council
winners
Tag
of
Team
this, the winners of this match will be the new World Tag Team
There you
Champions,
go. Oh, no, Eric Embry trip coming in the ring.
and they will also receive the beautiful bouquet of roses by Miss Wrestling Puerto Rico.
Oh, boy, look at this.
Okay, Davis
Oh,
out, but Tommy Lane comes in, and he is rocking. Whoa!
oh, they're running their heads together. Eric Embry started to bleed again.
They're hearing church bells right now. But here comes Davis. Look at the courage, the stamina to recover.
Oh, he run Eric
Come to
Embry's
help
head
his
right in that
partner.
turnbuckle.
Okay, the two teams are in the ring right now. It could go either way. One mistake and it'll be all over. There's no disqualification here.
Tommy Lane atacando a Eric Embry.
Right there, you see
Eric Embry, el Crusher.
Tommy Lane going up on that turnbuckle, throwing right hands into that cut of Eric Embry. Now, you can't tell me, Hugo Savinovich, that should be a legal move.
After what I have seen Embry do, oh, look out. He
back
threw
up
the
Crusher over the top rope.
Over the top rope. But in the other corner,
Ahora es Tommy Lane.
we see Sasha trying to make Crusher come back in the ring. Meanwhile, Tommy Lane, it's all over Eric Embry. He has recovered. Look out.
Oh, pile driver.
Mr. Pile Driver Eric Embry has done it. He's going for the win. Okay, but here there's the boot of the Rocker. It's on the rope.
Oh, what?
Here comes the Crusher.
The referee should be counting this, man.
Okay, Embry's upset. Embry's upset. Wendy and the Rocker, they threw Tommy Lane out, and now Mike Davis is taking his place. The whole Coliseum is rocking. Eric Embry has not noticed. Davis is covering his face. He's going for the pinfall, but he does not know that Tommy Lane is out, and of course he kicks out. He's pulling Davis.
Inside cradle.
He's got him. 3 seconds. We have the new World Tag Team Champions. Did you like that move?
That was a fantastic move right there, but it was underboard. The winner
Look at
should
Roberto
be the
Clemente
Crusher, Eric
Coliseum.
Embry.
What a sensational win. Wow.
Now that was something. But I'll tell you something, Hugo Savinovich, you always talk about it. You always say it. These people do not play above board. These people do cheat.
They
well,
did.
what do you call that right there?
They
that
did
was
cheat.
an out-and-out cheat. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this night, the new World Wrestling Council Tag Team Champions are Mike Davis and Tommy Lane, the Rock and Roll RPMs.
It is party time. It's time to rock, because the World Tag Team Championship belts will be awarded now to the Rock and Roll RPMs, and also a bouquet of roses given out by Miss Wrestling of Puerto Rico. Oh, fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you something. You know something, Hugo Savinovich? You can say anything you want, but still the greatest tag team in professional wrestling is the Kansas Jayhawks. Danny Dan Crawford and Hangman Bobby Jaggers.
Okay, we're waiting for the celebration. And the Rockers did it. They're going to be presented. Here is Miss Wrestling Puerto Rico. The roses and the belts.
Well, I'll tell you, right there they are.
Oh, Sasha hits Wendy with the boot. Wendy is knocked out with a punt of the boot. And now, look, this is a bad loser.
Oh, brother, they're just getting even.
No class.
They're getting even. That's what they're doing. They're getting even.
They power drive one of the Rockers. My goodness. No class on Crusher and Embry. Oh,
I'll tell you something.
Look at the way he's grabbing.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed her.
Wendy by the hair. Oh, look at it. They're picking her up. Can you believe this? A power driver.
Well, if you want to stick your nose in
And the
somebody's
referee gets
business, you might get it burned off in front of your face. And that's exactly what the Rockers ought to start thinking about now.
Wendy's out cold, pile drive hard with the help of Crusher Eric Embry. And the Rockers out. They're out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are your World Wrestling Council Tag Team Champions.
Oh, they're the roses
and here's
now.
the roses, and Eric Embry is going to present them with the roses.
I bet you like that, Jaggers.
I think that's got a lot of class to it.
Well,
there they are, your world champions and their valet, Miss Wendy Richter.
Son los rockeros. Tengo que ir para el ring. Esperen un momento.
Well, Bobby, a great night of tag team action. New World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll RPMs. But I do have to condemn the actions of Sasha, the actions of Eric Embry, and Crusher. I don't think there's a place for this in professional
See,
wrestling.
that's your first problem, Savinovich, is you're starting to think. Let me tell you something. My mom always told me never hit a woman. But if a woman wants to act like a man and get into a man's business, then she deserves to be slapped around a little bit. Even you've got to agree with that. One thing about it, I'd like to thank EG Productions, Fast Eddie Productions, for having me as a co-host on this video. Also, Victor Quiones, one heck of a man here in Puerto Rico and a good friend of mine that is associated with Fast Eddie Productions.
How much are you getting to say hello to Victor Quinones?
Well, I'm probably going to get me a few drinks out of this, you know what I mean,
There's something about here, but I do want to say hello to our producer, Victor Quinones. Eddie Grimes, always doing his best with his great professional wrestling world. We'll see you next time. Always check for the sign on the World Wrestling Council, EAG Productions. Take care.